10 seconds.
All right, I'm not able to find the channel for this, but we are live here down in Fairfield, California, at Fairfield Extreme Paintball. We're going to have Girl on Girl breaking out on the left versus DGK on the right. This is Division 4 Race to 3. Welcome to Sunday's competition. Lexi Cheshire making a nice move back into the middle of the field there, trying to lock off the Doritos side as DGK looks like they're making a little bit more of a presence
we got
on
a red
the snake
flag.
side.
We got two
Oh,
red
no,
flags
double
on.
major penalties. Or maybe it was just the same penalty being called, so that is not the way that they wanted to start that point.
That advantage for Girl on Girl to take up to the 50, take
Excellent.
the Dorito, and there's a buzzer.
All right, so Girl on Girl needed that after the last point. They had a couple of little bit of technical issues getting equipment up, so.
Yeah, so we
Looks like they got
apologize for
everything
that.
going right now.
It looks like we're going to YouTube live.
Yeah, we are streaming now on YouTube. It looks like Facebook was giving us a little bit of trouble. Probably some part of that protest for the Internet, like, Clarity Act or whatever that was.
Probably.
Yeah.
You know, you never know. You gotta be ready for the ready.
Absolutely.
Expect the unexpected.
All right, let me get back here. Hey, I feel I'm going to go ahead and post the link here so you guys can follow along online. Or anybody, I guess, who's on Facebook looking for the links will
And
be
if
able
you
to
just
find us
logged
on
in and
YouTube.
missed it, it was Girl on Girl against
Yeah, it's DGK.
DGK, with DGK getting a major penalty. That was gave the Girl on Girl the advantage point, right?
Tim, do you know how to use a Mac? I don't know how to control or paste on this keyboard.
It's control Command C and Command V.
Oh yeah, he's good at it.
Control and C is copy, and the Control and V is 10 seconds.
Oh, it's Control and B?
V.
Oh,
he
it's
has a victor.
Command.
Command C and Command V.
Command C, got it. All right, now Command B. Command B?
It's paste.
That's a bookmark. This is all fucked up.
Or Command V.
All right.
Paste.
So we are back on the action here. DGK looks like they made it into Snake 1 as Girl on Girl losing a body trying to get into Snake, but they did get somebody into the Snake side corner.
Yes.
All right, so DGK working down the outside of the Snake. They've got a lot of support as he's
Girl
trying
on
to
Girl
track
just
down.
took Dorito 1.
So it looks like that Snake player was not able to make that shot, so now he has to worry about both sides of the field here as he's going to try to go ahead and continue to focus on that Dorito side. All
So
right.
it looks like we got Snake corner, Dorito 1.
Yeah, I see home
We
definitely
got home.
for Girl on Girl right now as Snake corner's trying to see if she can gain a little bit of an advantage on the outside to make something happen. As this Snake player for DGK's got to be very careful. Oh, getting a little bit of heat from the inside. Gonna go ahead and get back on his stomach here, trying to figure out exactly where that paint was coming from. So he's relying on the player to his left. Oh, there we go.
DGK's got the.
They just lost their Dorito corner, though,
Yeah,
as a
they
referee is
lost the
also
Dorito
coming
corner.
in to check out their home player. So momentum right now in favor of Girl on Girl, as it looks like they were able to get a player up into Dorito 2 as well.
The Snake player, though, for Girl on Girl, she's really holding down the lane, though. They haven't advanced or moved since they got into their first positions.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job on the outside, making sure that this player in the 50 isn't able to get any more momentum. Moving up.
Oh, and they lost their center.
There we go. Yeah,
they lost
DGK dropping another body out of the middle of the field. So this is, it looks like it's
And
going
there
to
goes
be.
home is floating out into the Dorito wedge.
Oh, good job spreading it out from the home. So still 3 bodies alive for DGK. As Girl on Girl is trying to see if they can take advantage of their forward progress here up the field. Looks like the referees are checking somebody out over on the Dorito side here. All right, Girl on Girl playing that center tower, trying to see if they can find a shot going on to that. Snake side is looks like
we lost another Girl on Girl player. We lost the Dorito corner. The
lost
Snake
Dave
corner.
Vasquez out of the corner. Unfortunately, that is going to
Oh,
open
and
the
they
door
lost
for
the
DGK.
Dorito side too.
Oh, but they were able to make a bump out into the Dorito side into D3. So it looks like there's only 1 player left that I'm seeing for DGK right now. I think it's just the Snake
And
player.
Girl on Girl's got home still and that Dorito.
Yeah, so it should
Oh,
be a
they lost that
2-on-1 in
Dorito,
favor. Oh, no. Did drop that
So
off.
it's just a 1-on-1.
Okay, so.
Which is Audrey. It's Audrey from Girl on Girl.
Oh, it is Audrey? Well, she's a really smart player, too. I've lost a lot of one-on-ones against her in the past.
Yeah, I like her. She's a good player. Good solid back player. Knows how to work the field.
Oh.
Oh, dude.
Player trying to call a shot, but it looks like he's calling himself out. Are they going to call it a trade, or is he still alive? Now let's see. Ref, is he going to maybe wipe off his hit? Nope,
He's
calling
hit.
him out.
No,
All right, so
it's
they did
just a
trade
one
out
trade
then.
out.
All
Yeah.
right, so good job, Audrey, preserving that point on the board.
30 seconds.
So that is going to keep it 1-0 in favor of Team Girl on Girl, as we're going to go ahead and switch sides again and then get back into the action. So
Love
we
this,
are
love
here.
this field. Played it yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
The field is great. The level. You're not going to twist anything. It's smooth.
Yeah, well, I was talking to some of the guys that set it up, and I guess they took like compactors and went over the whole thing to make it real nice and level, not turf. And they clean it after like every day.
They cleaned it.
They do so
I
much
watched the
extra
live video
work.
last night of them moving all the bunkers, cleaning the field up,
Yeah.
putting them back up. I was impressed. I was
No,
like,
they
wow.
do a great job putting this
This is,
field together,
you
making
know.
everything ready for today. So yeah, we are down here at Fairfield Extreme Park in Fairfield, California. Actually, just off the freeway, right in between San Francisco and Sacramento.
My first time out here.
Really, it's your
My
first time at
very
this
first
field.
time
Wow.
out here.
So your first time out here, you were playing yesterday.
Yeah, yes, enjoyed it. You know, it was a different vibe, different environment, different
Yeah.
30 seconds.
mod of players. And surprisingly, we did pretty well for being that in the bottom of the barrel, climbed our way up, finished on a third. You know.
Yeah,
and
no,
that was
anything you
pretty-
can get hardware, man. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
30
I was
seconds.
surprised. I was like, wow. We had a few coaching is in red zone that we played yesterday compared to the
Yeah.
G5.
Well, coaching
race.
is super important in red zone.
It's super important, and our coaching was the lack that we had. We didn't have a potential really set coach, so we
Mhm.
were just trying to
Oh,
wing it.
I get you.
And
Well,
when you
sometimes that
wing it,
happens. You got
you're-
some guys
you're-
that want to play and they want to coach a little bit. They come
We
back in.
twice gave away points by hitting the buzzer with players alive. At
Yeah.
one point with all three players alive. At one point.
Ooh,
That gave 6
ooh,
points
that's
away.
yep. That's
hurt.
ooh, those penalties, man.
Yeah.
No good.
So lesson learned. I mean, you know, everybody woke up
Yeah.
from that.
Well, if you guys want to watch some red zone action after this broadcast, just check on our Facebook web feed from yesterday.
Yes.
We've got those games posted up, and the final should be going up soon here.
But stay tuned here. I mean, we got some great action here with Girl Girl, and I got some really good players on Girl Girl. I know Audrey,
Yep, Audrey, Kelly,
Lexi,
Alexis, Dave Vasquez,
Alexis, I mean,
Dave Sandbag and Vasquez. That dude, he's so good.
yeah.
He's such a smart player.
And him
He's real fun to
that
play
was
with.
him holding down that snake side
Yeah,
corner. That's
yeah,
what I
he
said.
got out to that corner.
With him in that corner, I mean, yeah, you know, that's well that, you know.
I used to hate playing against him in the corner because I used to always play Snake when I was up in the Northwest, and he used to play on a couple different teams, and he'd always get to that corner. Damn it, Dave's on the outside. All right, I gotta look in because he's a way better gun battler than me.
Yeah.
He's smart enough
Here
to
we
shoot
go
more
on
paint.
the break, see if we can get 5 and 5 alive.
All right,
and
DGK with 5 guns up, trying to see if they can gain an
and they
immediate
went-
body
they
advantage,
went
playing a
heavy in
nice
the middle.
pocket.
I mean, they were playing 3 at home. DGK, Girl and Girl broke out the prospective bunkers. They got 2 at home.
All right, looks like they're making a fill out to the Snake corner here. Looks like she was able to make it out alive there. DGK, great move from the
Nice.
center of the field, getting
Nice
into
move.
Snake 3.
Oh, Girl and Girl lost a player.
Oh, yeah.
They lost.
Yeah, they
just
lost
one.
that Snake corner. So they're going to have to be really careful as Dave Vasquez back in that home bunker, locking off the Snake for this DGK player. Going to be looking on the inside. Now, I'm expecting him to actually start wrapping around the outside a little bit of that Dorito, try to see if he can get a little bit of a better angle on the player that's in that Snake insert bunker on your screen right now for Girl on Girl. But I also would not be surprised if she took advantage of those guns down for her to be able to get into that Snake 1, as long as they can tuck in one of the home players for DGK.
Right.
All right, one player making a move into the Dorito insert bunker on that side for DGK, so they are starting to spread the field a little bit more. As Girl
we
on
lost
Girl
Lexi,
losing Lexi out of the center of the
out
field there.
Center tower.
Dave making a big run out to the snake side
Wow,
corner.
what a
Looks like
run.
nobody
That
was
was
able
a
to
great
pick him
run.
up.
He took
So
advantage. They were all focusing on Lexi walking off.
That's going to be a lifesaver for Girl
Yeah.
on Girl, as long as he can get some work done in the back there. All right, so Dave Vasquez still working with their, looks
No.
like Scout there is in the Snake insert, and all she wants to do is get into Snake. That
But
is
they
that
do
has
have
been her
that.
bread and
They
butter.
have both corners, so having both corners that might be a plus. You know, if they play the outside corners right.
Oh,
There we go.
losing that
They
player in the Snake
lose.
50, so the door is going to open again as an opportunity for Girl on
But
Girl.
they did. DG did take the tower. DGK took the center tower here by the.
That's a very powerful bunker, too.
That is because
I heard
he's
a lot of
holding
really
down
good things
the,
about players from that
Dorito
yesterday.
side. So that gives only Dave the opportunity to look at his mirror.
All right, looks like one more walking off for
At-
DGK here, as I can hear Dave Vasquez in the corner talking to his teammates. And all right, so I got a couple of pictures from a friend here, keeping everything
Real?
attentive.
Keeping it real?
Yeah, I think it's a buddy of mine that's catching into the webcast right now. So shout out to Julie out in Spokane, Washington. That's, I think, is her first time watching paintball. So thank you for tuning in. I'll see you around.
Good job, Julie.
All right, so it looks like they've
Spread
still
the
got
love.
Dave Vasquez in that corner. Nope, he's making a move back into the center, trying to see if he can find another shot and able to pull something out.
Well, like I said, he only had a shot on his mirror, but he needs to work the field. There he goes. He's moving up into the center.
Let's see, what kind of move is he going to make? This is really interesting, where he went all the way around the backside of the field. Looks like he's going to try to engage them in a gun battle. Was able to get one of them out of
the insert Dorito.
Wow. So if he can win one more gun battle, he might be able to make it. It looks
And
like
he took out the DG, the tower.
So it's a 2-on-1 now. They've got to be careful
he
with that
traded
corner
on
still
that
alive.
on the tower.
Oh, he did. Okay, so it looks like a 1-on-1 right now between Scout and the DGK player in
Well,
the
no, it's a
snake
2-on-1.
corner.
You have their Dorito 1.
Oh, they still have
and
Dorito
Scout.
1. Okay. All right, yeah. So girl on girl playing very
So
conservative
Dave
in this
might have
1-on-1
opened up
right
the
now.
action for them to,
That was a
him
fantastic
taking 2
move.
out, trading
Oh, yeah.
out with himself. He
Yeah.
did give them an opportunity, and
Oh,
they're
yeah.
spread out is what's nice.
Yeah, opening up that center of the field, getting a nice spread. But then again, if you're in a 2-on-1 situation,
And there she goes. There they
I
both,
want to be in
they're
a back
both moving
corner.
down.
So he's not in a bad
3 minutes
spot to pull
remaining.
this out. But
I
the
think he just
referees
got
both
hit.
look like they're seeing something.
I heard something. No, wow.
No, looks like nothing. So, all right, Scout's just going to keep a bunch of pressure on the outside, keep that gun rolling. As she's going to go ahead and walk him into the guns. Oh.
That's okay. They got
Looks
one
like she
alive.
was able to get it.
traded.
All right.
She traded with him.
All right, good job. So it looks like a girl on girl going to be able to put another point on the board so long as they can get to that flag
they go.
and then run it back.
Good job. Good job. They played quietly, patiently.
Mhm.
And Dave, nice move from Dave.
That
going
was a
corner
fantastic move.
To the insert, up to the 50, the tower, and taking 2 players out, trading
Yeah,
out himself.
yeah, won both those heads-up gun
30
battles.
seconds.
I can't imagine how confused you would be to say that guy was just in snake corner. You mean to tell me he went all the way around, got
Yeah.
up on the 50, nobody saw him,
All 4 guns were looking at the
Yep.
inside.
focusing on the Dorito there,
And so
man.
he's like took advantage. He came up the middle and worked out. Good job. That's paintball action for you. That's reading the field and being,
Yeah.
self-awareness.
Well, that's one thing is he's been playing for Sacramento DMG up in their camp for the last few years, and field awareness is one of the first things that they really take a lot of time to drill into their
Yeah.
players there.
I hear a lot of good things about that field up there, and never
up
been
there
that
in
far up
Sacramento?
there. Yeah, never been that far up there either.
Yeah, there's a lot of good paintball up in Sacramento, a lot of good competition coming out of there.
Now from the north, up northern, up towards Oregon and Washington, I have played in fields up there. So I
Okay,
have
so
been that
up
far.
towards in like northern Oregon or some of like northern Washington there.
Yep. Even like Bonebake's field
Yeah,
back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
and,
Yeah, there's a lot of good fields up in like once you get up towards Seattle, Tacoma area.
Yeah.
A lot of really good competition there
There
because
is-
now
there
that
is
the
some good
Naughty Dogs are
fields.
playing again,
yes.
you've got the Seattle Thunder Pro team, the part-time Ninjas still playing out of PSP up there. So a lot of actually pretty high division competition coming out of the Pacific Northwest anyway. So
Yeah, and it's good seeing
yeah,
the
things are
dogs
starting to
back in
heat up
action.
again. Yeah, Rocky, shout out to Rocky if he sees this. Really good to see him back on the field. Of course, Matt, for some reason, has never stopped playing.
Here we go. Looks like they're going.
All right, 5 guns up for girl on girl as it looks like they're going to
and
go
they
ahead
did a
and bring
fast
Dave
breakout
back
this
into
time,
that
girl,
snake
girl.
side.
Oh, DFG just lost
Oh,
2 players.
Yeah, DGK losing 2 players as that's going to open the door.
players.
Scout getting into Snake
But
2.
they did get up to Dorito 2.
Oh, so it looks okay. So DGK has the advantage on the Dorito side of the field as Dave is going to work with Scout. Unfortunately,
We
was
lost
not
a
able to
snake
stay
player
alive
on
out there.
Girl on girl.
2 minutes remaining.
All right, so 2 minutes left in the
got
match.
The God Bunker, the Dorito Corner, and the Dorito 2 for DFG.
All right, so
Or DGK,
yeah,
sorry,
DGK. Yeah,
DGK.
so they still have 3 bodies alive, but again, the only body in the middle of the field right now for anybody is Lexi for girl on girl. So they've got a really
And
good
she's a
option to be
beast.
able to
I
lock
mean,
off both
I
sides.
love playing with her. I played with her yesterday. That girl got heads-up paintball. She reads the field well.
Well, I mean, I think she wins some hardware every time she plays here. Oh, trying to get into a gun battle with Dave Vasquez coming out into that snake insert. Great move by Dave getting up into that snake 50 as he's going to go ahead and wrap around here to see if he can find a shot on that corner or the Dorito 2. Bridge the gap. Looks like he's able to draw enough guns. Lexi might be getting enough space. Let's see
Oh
if
yeah,
she's going to
she
be able to
took
get
him
that.
out. She took the Dorito out. So
All
it's
right.
just a back left.
Yeah, so it looks like a 3 or a 4-on-1 in favor of girl on girl right now. If Dave can get low enough.
That came into this. Came into
1
us.
minute
That paint.
remaining.
All right. As long as Dave is clean, All right, good
That's
job. Yeah,
it.
that would have been a nasty penalty had he been shot, though.
Yeah.
Got
had he been
really
shot.
lucky that those balls came in just above his head when he got back into that snake.
But good job on Lexi reading Dave's moves, that she counterbalanced with him so that they spread it out on the shots with that back corner. So it made the back corner push himself out of the bunker to get hit. And that's what helped him win the
30
game.
seconds.
All right, so by the way, guys, we are streaming live on YouTube, so a lot of people are looking for the links on Facebook. Please share the video on your profile if you can, or even on some of those big Facebook pages so that we
I'll
can
send
get some more
text
viewers
out
here
to
that
my
are used to
people,
finding us on
Let
Facebook.
you know where we're at.
Yeah, so we are still live now, streaming on Facebook out of Fairfield, California. And if you guys are looking for more AFP action, we have videos posted from yesterday. And coming up in the series, we've got another event coming up down in Southern California. I believe that is towards the end of August. That's going to be the third SoCal Chaos event. And then for those of our international fans, we will be in Panama, down in South America,
Yes, I'm still
on
looking
January
forward to that.
13th and 14th.
I'll be playing with Vetros Melissa.
Oh, so you are going down on that one.
The Vetros Melissa team have decided unanimously they're sending a team out
So
there.
So do you know if Chris Rangel's making the trip down with him?
I don't know, but I know
he
Tim
owns
Wallace,
that. He
John
runs
Wards,
that team,
yes.
right? Okay, yeah.
Yes.
So that is
So
still his squad.
We're definitely going to be having a red zone five-man squad going out. Play
All
red
right.
zone.
So we're gonna go ahead and take a quick commercial break. Oh, all right. So we're gonna go ahead and get a couple things here ready here. The next match is gonna be Northern California Hustle versus Block Party. Block Party actually just got done with a really long drawn out match against
30 seconds.
T-Money and the Wizards. So looks like we got about 30 seconds left to the start of this next match here, as we're gonna have NorCal Hustle breaking out on the left and Block Party on the right. Yeah, so Block Party, I mean, they looked really strong
10
playing that
seconds.
last match. So it'll be interesting to see who's going to be able to take up on the advantage here. Oh, NorCal Hustle making a big move into Snake 3
Wow.
off the break. It looks like he
Good
was able
job.
to make it in alive. Oh, he's waiting for the ref to confirm that.
He's getting a good check. It looks
Yeah,
like
he
he's
looks
clean.
all right.
He's good.
All right, so really big move off the break there for NorCal Hustle. Is Block Party able to make it up into that center tower
They got
to try
that
to
center
lock that
tower.
off?
They also had the Dorito one.
All right, Block Party losing a
Dorito
body
corner, they got the
off
God.
off the back of the field there. So it looks like the immediate body advantage is going to go, or sorry, the body advantage is going to be on Block Party right now as NorCal Hustle dropping one off. And I like how they're playing that pocket in the center there. If he can weasel his way around and get a shot on a player on the Dorito side insert or the center tower for NorCal Hustle.
All right, I sent it out to all my peeps, YouTube Live, because everybody was looking for it.
All right, so everybody looks like they're relatively content to be where they're at. I think
NorCal
Hustle was able to
lost. They lost the.
oh, so they did lose that body in the snake, but I think they were able to get a body into that Dorito 1.
They did.
So they might still have a spread on that
they
side
have
of the
the
field.
tower,
They do
they-
still have the snake side
So
corner.
they're matched up in the center tower. They do matched up in the Dorito 1. But what is it? Block Party here has this little insert on the snake. With NorCal having the snake corner.
All right, so NorCal Hustle trying to go back and forth as frantically as possible, just trying to find a shot out of that center tower here.
The insert, I would think, the only shot he has is that Dorito 1, and then maybe the corner, the snake corner.
Well, he's got to be careful, though, because if this player in the snake side insert is able to get out any wider, I think he will have a shot on that tower there.
Yeah, the tower would be the one that's going to hurt him if he hangs out too far.
Yeah, so that snake corner is being relatively content, just waiting to see if the player on the
Now,
insert's
if
going
he
to
would
make that
take a
move.
and well, I
Oh,
was just
interesting
saying
move up into the 50. Wow.
He got taken out.
Oh, they lost
If
both
he
the
was gonna
players
take a
out the
move to
center at the same
snake,
time.
I was just going to say, if he would take the bump to the snake here, it would be a lot of advantage for them. But he took an inside, a weird move, a different move.
Yeah, just trying to see if he could force something up the middle here, but it
Yeah,
looks
that's a hard
like,
forcer. There's a wide open gap there to be shot through.
yeah, so the body advantage right now definitely going to NorCal Hustle as Block Party. It looks like they've got that player.
Oh, they lost their Block
lost
Party
on the
lost their
Dorito.
Dorito, and they
So
lost
they-
the center. That'd be it.
So I think that's all 5 for them.
Or
They
do they
might
got
still
us?
have a player in that snake side corner there.
Yeah,
Let's
I
try to
can't
see if we
see
can
it,
get a
but-
camera on him if they're alive.
Yeah, they do, and he just got.
Oh, that was the end of it. All right.
He was the 5th.
Yeah, so Block Party going about as far as Max Verstappen's car has over the last few weeks. So any Formula One fans know why I'm frustrated talking about that. Team Dead Bull Racing. There's a kid out of Europe who's should be a championship level racer, but his car keeps dying on like the first turn.
Oh wow.
They've had engine trouble all year, so I'm a little
They
bitter.
need a new mechanic. No, I'm just saying.
They need to get him in a Ferrari. Hashtag put Max Verstappen in a dang Ferrari.
1 minute.
All right, so congratulations, NorCal Hustle, going up 1-0
good job on
as
them.
we're going to go ahead and switch sides here.
You know, though, I gotta say, though, Block Party played aggressive. Though they were making moves. They just made a couple of secondary wrong moves, or third actually wrong moves. But they were actually battling down pretty good. NorCal was playing patient though. They were playing patient while letting Block Party make that aggressive.
And that was interesting because the last match that I watched them play today, they were actually playing a lot more aggressively.
Yeah.
So the complacency, I mean not complacency, but their patience, it looks like is going to pay off for them today. It's good to see that they can play on both speeds.
Yeah.
Depending on who they're going up against. Yeah, that
And
last
sometimes
game
you
that
have
they
to
played.
adjust to a team you're playing against. Like if you
Yeah.
sit back and watch some of the games, you know, let's say you scout a team and sit back and watch them play and go, okay, they play a little bit like this, so we need to. That's
Yeah.
how I do it. I'll take the whole team, and if I know the teams I'm playing for the day, I'll watch them play
Mm-hmm.
throughout the day so that I know that I got to change my style of play throughout the day. I can't play the same way every single game. I've
Oh,
gotta change
absolutely.
it up.
Yeah, especially, we're used to watching some of the Division 5 and the lower division stuff yesterday. So now getting into D4, there's also a lot of sandbaggers out here. So D4 to D3 level
Rocking
competition
the
out here. A lot
sandbaggers.
of smart players out who are used to some of them even played yesterday, so you're going to see guys that are used to the layout.
And that sandbagger, it's an SB for smart ballers. You know, that's all it is.
Yeah, that's what happens. It's mental. The mentality is 90% of
A
being
sandbagger
competitive
to me
in this
is a
sport.
smart baller. He's just a guy who's
Yeah.
a gun for hire, but he knows what he's doing when he's on a team.
All right, so NorCal Hustle is going to be on the right side of the field
10
here.
seconds.
As a Block Party going to try to get on the board. I believe this is still race to 3 here. So we're going to see if Block Party is going to be able to answer back to that first corner.
All right, we got 5 guns up.
Let's
NorCal running
see,
out to that
NorCal.
corner.
Looks like they were able to make it out into
they
that
got-
corner.
yeah, they got
and the
5.
snake insert bunker. So it looks like a snake side
Block
push
Party
for
lost
NorCal Hustle.
one. They lost their snake corner.
Oh, all right. That's not going to end well off the break for Block Party right now. So NorCal Hustle trying to see if they can keep the foot on the gas. As neither team has players, it doesn't look like they've got anybody into the Doritos or into the snake yet. So they're just trying to get their initial
they
move
lost
set
their
up.
center tower. That's not good either.
All right, so down 2 bodies now as NorCal Hustle
And they
getting
lost
up.
their god bunker.
Oh,
the
minor
flag, too.
penalty, and that's going to really open the door.
That's it. That's OT.
Another penalty. Wow.
That's-
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, I think that's going to be all she wrote for Block Party, as NorCal Hustle, I believe, is going to be able to go up by 2 bodies. No,
Oh wow, that
I
one
think
player.
it was a 4-on-1.
And that one.
They lost 2
player-
bodies on a 4-on-1, so they're going to have to be really careful now.
That one player took out 2.
Yeah, I think they just thought that everybody else had died, so they ran up the middle of the field looking for that flag and just weren't paying enough attention. So it looks like that last player is in the Doritos for Block Party, trying to stay alive. Looks like somebody was able to get a shot on him, so that will
was,
open the door for Block Party.
The
Or for,
Dorito corner. The Dorito came up into the middle and shot him.
right, so it looks like NorCal Hustle will be able to go up 2-0 now. Right now, we still got a few minutes left in this match.
So here's where NorCal played aggressive this time, and kind of played a little too aggressive. They kind of lost that player, lost counts, and like you said, lost 2 players, thinking, oh, this is it.
Yeah. Well, that's used to go up, and I can't blame them because they saw 2 flags.
Yeah,
You know?
and I thought myself, that was everybody. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I pulled the whole team. Not
That's
realizing
just
it.
that's just the refs letting them know. Definitely a penalty. Both of them saw it, went and cleared that out. So just a little bit of a lapse in judgment, a little bit of a lapse in communication by NorCal Hustle, but they still were able to pull it out. Luckily for them, they didn't lose all their bodies going up against that player in the Dorito. So what side of the field were you playing on yesterday?
I was playing I was playing everywhere. I played the
Sean,
middle.
Can you turn the music down out here?
So I was playing
30 seconds.
the middle bunker, this tower stand up, the 50, because I mean made it into the Dorito 1, but lost the snake at the
Lost
same
that
time.
snake, so an interesting trade-off for them is they're going to try to have to change up the strategy a little bit, as it looks like Hustle making it into snake, but then immediately getting shot out.
So it's 4-4. So we're still a good game going on.
And I believe it's 3-on-4 because I think Block Party lost a body heading out into the snake side corner.
So it's 3-on-4.
Oh, but they lost a body on the Dorito who was arguing adamantly about a shot he thought he made,
And
also losing their body out of the center here.
Losing the center.
So it looks like there's just one body left alive for Block Party in the middle of the field here, who's calling himself out. And, all right, pumping the brakes a little bit, not trying to get a penalty for overshooting. And it looks like NorCal Hustle will be able to go up and take this game 3-0.
Yeah.
All right, so NorCal Hustle checking their teammates out, making sure everything's good. You don't want to get a dirty hang to give the team another chance to get back into a game here. All right, so
now
sorry if we've
some
got any
discussions with
latency
the refs
issues.
going on with the Block
30
Party.
seconds.
I think it was that shot on that Dorito side they were
Yeah.
arguing out on.
Making sure he knows the situation here. So sorry if we have any latency issues. Again, we did switch servers here. So out in Fairfield, it's weird. We go from 4G down to 3G to 2G thing, and then back down to 4G, and everything's great. So we will do our best to bring you guys all the action. We are recording the matches again, so we will republish these later throughout the week, so you guys can keep tuned. But again, if you guys
Yeah, and
have
I'll
the
always
options,
repost
please
the feed
share
on
these
my,
links
my wall,
on your exactly. Yeah, please share these links on your Facebook page so we can get our usual viewers and customers back up to the YouTube
Have
page
family
here.
night, grab some drinks, popcorn, put it up on the big screen, and sit back on your smart TV and watch some games. Right, and every Dublin, California, and out of DeVille, Alabama. I just opened up a paintball park out there, and then of course my get a 2 for, and then again the Barrels Parabolic PB.
We've got T-Money and the Wizard on the left. Samples of it that I got about a month and a half back when I was doing a little bit of barrel testing. John sent me there where
I was shooting money shots
fantastic.
yesterday.
well, it's just the most consistent that I've seen.
Even in one of my red zone games, I shot up one of my players running for the buzzer.
All right, so T-Money, looks like both teams with pretty similar
we-
breakouts making it into the center towers
That
there.
center
as
tower's a
Slapnut-
key bunker.
or as T-Money losing a body out of the Dorito side insert.
He's at the 50 now, and he's just taking control of the field. He has shot now 2 players.
Yeah, very nice shot by that player in the 50 there. Looks like he might have a little bit of an advantage because of that 406 jersey. You know, those guys are killers, so shout out to all the boys out of Montana if any of them are paying attention here.
Oh,
As he is-
K406, and that is actually Chris
Yeah.
Chris Rango from Under Industries actually
Yeah, he
sponsors
joined.
them and
Yeah, so
plays
he
with them.
joined up with Kelly and Chris Liggett a few years ago, and they have been destroying
They
it.
broke from home out to the back corner, or
Oh,
snake
but
corner.
they lost a body out of that snake insert.
Yes, but he was able to make the snake corner, and he took 2 bounces running in there. You could actually see the shots hit him and bounced off. That was a luck of the draw.
Oh,
for him.
nice drawback by that player, getting back into the center tower there, moving onto the other side of the 50, trying to see if he can get a little bit of a better angle.
And now he's getting checked down. He's clean.
All right,
and
called clear by the referee staff here. All right, T-Money making it into Snake 2, looking on the inside here as he's going to try to see if he can find a shot on Matt Secula up in the center of that, into the center of that 50 there. Referee looks like he sees maybe a shot came out of that
The snake
Snake
player saying
2.
he shot him on the pod pack. Let's see if it is a shot or not.
Referee not showing anything yet.
No,
Looks like he
he's
is still
clean.
clean. As he took another step back into that tower to try to get a better angle on that player in the Snake that's been putting a lot of pressure on him over the last few moments here.
Yeah, he's a really good baller. I mean, he's definitely taking control of that 50.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've got an absolutely great view here of a couple things, including
Yeah,
the
if you're seeing
the
this
field
live
going
right now,
on.
you're getting some great action footage here. This is the game to watch.
Oh, great camera angles,
This
absolutely.
is perfect. This is paintball right here.
All right, so I like the way that he's playing the center bunker here. Absolutely not giving this player in the Snake an
Oh,
inch.
he took a shot.
No,
I
he's
think on his shoulder.
Oh, he was. Oh,
Yeah, I saw it break.
got one from behind. All right, so that's going to be a pretty big loss for Slapnut Magoos, trying to see if they can pull something together here and finish up on the momentum they've got against T-Money and the Wizards. But T-Money doing a good job getting a couple of shots out of that snake. So looks like they've got the Dorito 2 for Slapnut, and T-Money still in the Snake 1, making a little bit, trying to get a little bit of communication with the players left on his side of the field here, as they also make a move into the Snake 2
corner over here.
Yeah, so it looks like a 2-on-2 right now, with both teams have players in Dorito 2s. As T-Money getting a nice shot into that Snake 50, going to go ahead and focus the rest of his attention on the Snake side corner here. All right, good communication here, making sure that they know exactly what players are left alive on the field. And he's going to go ahead and walk towards the flag here, check himself out, make sure that he's clean to go up on the board. And it looks like T-Money is going to be able to be the first ones to answer the call of greatness here in this race to 3 for Division 4.
Yes.
All right, taking the nice slow walk over there, chatting with the head ref, Michaela Wilkins. Always good to build a rapport with your reffing staff. Not that she cares or that she's going to give you a little bit of help later in the day, but it's always good to try.
It's always good to try.
You can't blame them.
Walk into the gate like, here's a 20. I'll see you on the field. Just kidding, but that's funny. She's a fair, good ref. I like that. I mean, I never controversy a call that she's given on to my teams that I played on or on me from her.
Yeah.
It's just, I feel if she made the call, she made the call. There's a reason she made it. Hey,
all right.
I need that other,
so getting a little bit of feedback here from the
1 minute.
from the engineering crew over here. So shout out to the engineering crew over here at AFPL. Those guys are always working really hard. We got Oscar and company down there making sure they don't blow any inadvertent whistles. All right, so it looks like we're going to go ahead and head to commercial break, and we will be right back with the next point from T-Money and the Wizards and Slapnut Magoo. We are live back again. Welcome back after that quick commercial for D5 Paint, as we're going to have Slapnut Magoos breaking out on the left and T-Money and the Wizards breaking out on the right.
So Slapnut going straight up the middle, T-Money breaking out wide on the corners.
All right, looks like still 5 alive on both sides of the field here. Referee checking out the snake player for Slapnut, making sure that he's still clean. Boy, a lot of paint in the air right now. Both of these teams, you can tell, are very interested in winning this point. Willing to make the investment.
Slapnut just lost the center tower.
Lost Matt Sekula out of the center there. That's going to be killer, as he did a lot of damage for them in the opening point of this match.
I think they put a heavier gun on him this time.
Yeah, well, I can hear also a lot of communication from the back end, the snake insert players here for T-Money, trying to see if they can capitalize on the momentum they had after the last point there.
T-Money got snake 1.
All right, so both teams, like I said, in the snake now, looking on the inside. Big move up to the center here for T-Money, trying to see if they can get anything happen, maybe drop in anything.
He's, of course, focusing on snake 1, seeing if he could take that out.
Oh, looks like he was able to find a shot in on that snake 1 player.
Snake 1 didn't see him move up. Of course,
but
T-Money
they
lost
their snake player as well. Wow, so it's really punch, counter punch going both sides of this. As 2 players of the, another player out of the back dropping out for Slapnut. So T-Money definitely with a lot of momentum. Players going all the way into the backfield here, cleaning things up. Looks like they're going to be able to go ahead and get another point on the board.
So this brings it 2-1.
See, it looks like it's going to be 2-0
2-0.
in favor of Team Money. Yeah, I believe that was the last point was the first point play to this match.
Yeah, 2-0 Team Money.
Because if I'm wrong, I'm sure one of my friends that are watching the webcast are going to call me out. I've got people hassling me on Messenger here. Of course, if you guys watching this have any questions, feel free to drop a line.
Later, after yesterday's game, I went out and watched all the live cast over again, the replays, and I posted all my comments.
Looking for mistakes that you made.
Yeah, and posted all my comments on my
Why did I
mistakes.
do that? No!
And then I had a lot of fans rooting me throughout the day. I was
Excellent.
surprised how many Veterans Militia guys.
Well,
from
you've been
Under were
playing
watching
since
this.
the beginning of essentially time, right? You were telling me
Yeah.
about some of those stories when you played in Skyball
Oh yeah, Skyball with
versus the
with the
original
Bushwhackers with
Joy
Rob
Division.
Kilborn.
Oh man,
I
I'm
played
so
with everybody
jealous.
and anybody in those times.
So jealous
Damage
being
even, I
able to
played with
play
Damage
against.
even back in
Damage
the
had a
days.
team back then?
Yeah, way back.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and send it to another commercial here, and we'll be back for the third installment on this match versus T-Money and Slapnut Magoos.
2-0.
My name is Brent Davis. I'm owner and operator of AirUps.com. We manufacture paintball bunkers. Our new facility is located in Phoenix, Arizona. We just recently are underway on an expansion so we can keep up with the demand. We recently designed with AFPL the SM50 bunker. It's a modular bunker that you can change up several different ways. Keep it like the A or separate it, do different things with it. What separates us from our competitor is we're 100% American made. Nothing's made till it's ordered. Completely custom. You can pick the colors you want. You can put your logos on it you want. What also sets us apart is we do a 3-year warranty on everything that we do. Yeah, I'm Brent. I'm with AirUps, and we'll see you guys on the field.
All right, so we are back with more action between T-Money and the Wizards and Slapnut, as T-Money is going to be breaking out again from the left side of the field here, as they are up 2-0 against Slapnut.
30 seconds.
Pour it right into the top.
Oh, right into, all right, getting the secret weapon here.
Make it a michelada. Got homemade micheladas up here. If you're missing out, see that's why you got to come to AFPL. Play the league.
Know how to party.
I heard John yesterday going, "Yeah, we got to get a beer wagon up here." I was like, "Yeah!" I was out in the parking lot yelling. Yeah.
All the support.
I'm like, "Where do we vote for that?" I'll vote. Where do we donate? I'll pitch in even.
All right, so with the heat blazing and the Defy paint shooting great, T-Money making a nice move out. It looks like
Nice
the first.
move. Both teams actually broke out exact even.
Yeah, they're
mirroring
both going
each
to the
other.
Dorito side here. Whoa, big step.
Big step
by the
And
Wizards.
And the Snake one and
No.
the Dorito two. Wow.
All right, so Slapnut making it into Snake. Oh, boy,
they just
initially.
lost 3 players right off.
Yeah,
Right
they
now.
gave up on that run to the center, tried to get Matt up into the Dorito, which it looks like he initially made it alive, but was not able to survive as T-Money able to get 3 kills off the break here. So Slapnut in really rough shape to try to come back into this game.
Yeah, that hurts. Oh, and they lost
3
another.
minutes remaining.
So if T-Money wins this, that's it then, huh?
Yeah, that's going to be the match.
And I think that's it. Easy, Alex. Slow it down. That game's over.
Well, they got plenty of time. That's delicious.
Told you, it's a spot.
Delicious.
Cheers.
Here's the Sunday paintball.
Sunday
All right.
paintball. Yeah, this is the only church I've been going to for years. Yeah, I got baptized and I'm in the religion. I'm
Yeah.
part of the cult.
Suck up your soul for sure, man.
Yep.
There's no escape.
Well, there's something that
There's some that
Cole
try.
said yesterday. He goes, he says,
1
we're
minute, 30
getting pizza by
seconds.
next to a church was next to a pizza parlor place. A church, a ministry church. And I was like, wow, what's a church next to a bar? That's like crazy. And then he says, well, if I'm going to pay money, I'm not going to pay money to church. I'm going to pay money into playing paintball.
commercials are way louder, and it's really bugging the viewers.
All right, so let's see. It looks like we got who's coming up next. So Team Money took that.
All right, yeah. So up next is going to be NorCal Hustle versus DGK.
And I like the way.
And thank you to our viewers and subscribers. We just heard that the commercials were a little bit loud, so we're going to go ahead and try to balance that out for you guys.
Oh,
a
now
little
we
bit,
told
make
them to
it
turn
more-
it up louder.
Oh yeah. We just got to get.
Turn
we
it up
gotta
louder.
Get better.
Start yelling.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Welcome to AFPL.
John told me to stop instigating people. No, we're having too much fun.
I gotta
here.
head out. It's time to get back to SoCal. Trying to get down to the beaches.
All
Trying to
right.
leave the hot spot.
I gotta say bye too. Thanks for having me, everyone.
Oh well, thanks for coming up, man.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Fun
Well,
time.
it was a
Congratulations
pleasure.
on the hardware yesterday.
Yes.
Thank you.
Big old 3.
Yeah.
All right, so 1 minute left to the start of the
I really
next
like
match
this.
between
This is
NorCal
the-
Hustle and DGK. NorCal is going to be breaking out on the left side of your screen here with DGK on the right. Welcome back to Havoc event number 2 in beautiful Fairfield, California. You know, it's not even as hot as it was yesterday
This
yet.
is what you want to come and play for right here. Come and play this event. Walk away with some hardware.
Get the hardware, win that money.
I mean, it's all about playing paintball. Come and play. Come and play. Come and play the AFPL.
Everybody's a big old family. All right, 30
I gotta
seconds
head
left.
out. We
Oh,
got
you're
a long
peacing
drive.
out?
Yeah.
Oh, you
My
are
ride,
getting
I'm-
back down to SoCal. All
Yeah,
right, you
that's
guys are
my
together
ride.
then.
He goes, I go.
feel
It was
it.
great being here. Hey, keep watching. I'll be watching on the live feed on the road.
Excellent. Yeah, go ahead and drop me some messages over here. We got to keep talking trash.
We will. We will. You'll see me up on the webcast.
All right. Well, thanks for coming out, man. Always a
you,
pleasure
guys.
to see you. I'll see you at the next event. All right. So make sure you guys coming up. We do have that 7-man X-Ball hybrid on December 3rd. I really want to play that. I never had the chance to play 7-man when I was coming up. I was always trying to focus on X-Ball. But we're back to 15 balls a second semi-automatic. So if you're out there to hurt people or put a little bit of hurting on yourself, this is going to be the one for you. And then we're trying to decide right now between sideline coaching and bleacher coaching. So sideline coaching, you know, you'd have one guy per team on the sideline yelling, or bleacher coaching, you'd be able to get hassling and counter coaching from the fans. So we're going to go ahead and take probably a couple of surveys here over the next few weeks, see exactly how we want to do that. Big shout out to AirUps with that SM50 bunker. If you can see the center of the field here, that bunker changes shape every single event that we play. So we're able to change the way that each of these layouts feel and the way that the formats break out here. Also, big shout out to the Fairfield Extreme Sports crew. We got Perlita, Olive, Ken, Kiko. Big shout out to Kiko, Freddie the ref, and Alex, making sure everything's up to snuff here. As we're back for NorCal Hustle versus DGK. NorCal breaking out on the left side, making a slow move up into the tower. Looks like both teams getting players up in the center. As NorCal Hustle breaking out onto the left side of onto the far side of the field, getting into that Dorito side corner, getting matched up by DGK in the snake side corner here. Looks like DGK having a little bit more of an emphasis as a little bit of a loader issue for NorCal Hustle up on that center of the field. He's got to get that back on his gun to get his gun up. Oh, great shot from NorCal Hustle getting into Snake 3, getting a shot on that back center player as the hammer is about to drop to the player in the snake side insert bunker, as NorCal Hustle really hustling their way up to the first victory of that match. Yeah, the ref sees what I did there. I see that he saw what I did there. Yep. All right. So NorCal going to be the first ones up on that match. Is the referee's going to go ahead and check out that player, make sure that they are clean. Yep, thumb goes up. That means the point is good. So we've got 1 minute left until the start of the next point, when DGK is going to go ahead and switch sides here and try to see if they can get on the board, make this competition a little bit tighter versus NorCal Hustle.
One minute.
All right, so we've got 1 minute remaining now as both teams taking the walk to the far side here. Getting ready for the next point. Now, I got to say, yesterday, throughout the day, we saw teams get a little bit more and more comfortable making those shots out of the center of the field. and then trying to see if they can find better shots, especially getting onto that Snake 1 and the Snake 2 there.
30 seconds.
Get a little bit more aggressive off the break. It is interesting to see, though, how a lot of the games where these teams have stayed a little bit more conservative, playing some of the backsides, getting into those corners, it looks like that's been really able to pay off for the teams willing to take that little bit of extra time rather than those
10
big
seconds.
bites. I mean, obviously the ones that are hyper aggressive off the break, as long as they can stay alive for the first few seconds, they'll get those advantages. But it looks like the off the break lane shooting for those teams taking their time has been paying off today. So 3 guns up for DGK on the left side of your screen here, getting a player out into just a nice blind spot in the center. Was not able to survive. Both teams getting bodies up into those center towers, as well as it looks like the snake side corner. So both teams doing a lot of communication, making sure that they can keep track of all the bodies, as NorCal Hustle also losing a body off that back line there. Referee coming in to check out the home player. Looks like he just saw some rub or something from maybe an older game, so he's going to go ahead and leave that player in alive. As DGK getting a nice presence on the snake side, working in trying to get into that Snake 1 bunker, but his body language is telling me that he's relatively happy with where he's at. Oh, they were able to get a kill out of that snake side corner, so I think that's going to open up the door for DGK to get into the snake, as long as the players are communicating that that lane is going to be open for him to get in. It's like he's still taking his time. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's really trying to get into snake right now. I think that door is open. If he gets in there, he would be able to go essentially all the way down up into that 50 before anybody's got a shot on him. All right, so that player in the Dorito side corner here trying to play both sides and do anything that he can is, oh, looks like DGK did lose that body out of the center. So NorCal Hustle making a short bump into the snake side insert from that corner. Moving up into the Dorito 2, getting followed up immediately in Dorito 1, so they're going to go ahead and play shoots and ladders down the far side of the field to get a little bit of something going on the far side, as bodies just falling off for DGK on the left side here. It looks like NorCal Hustle definitely in the driver's seat to be able to clean up this match. All right, so it looks like they've got the only players left on the field. He might shoot his teammate. Oh, great snapshot. Absolutely fantastic. Got him on the way out. Rubbing his side there. Yeah, you don't want to get... oh, a little bit of Roshan. So who's going to hang the flag there? Roshan. Oh, he lost it. Oh, man, you should have done Rock. Yeah, should have went with Rock. Always go with Rock. I don't know, everybody seems to throw scissors first, so I always start with Rock. But now that I've told you that, I got to switch up my my strategy here, so we'll see what actually happens in the future. All right, so the referee going to go ahead and make sure that player is clean, get another point on the board here. So congratulations, NorCal Hustle. The game is not yet over, so DGK still has a chance to get back in it and take over, but man, they've got a lot of work to do coming from what looks like a very dominant NorCal Hustle. They've got enough bodies left after each game to shoot their own players in the side. So DGK definitely has a lot of work ahead of them to try to get back up on the board, get something happening. All right, so we are again down here in the beautiful Fairfield, California. I don't know if you guys were able to watch some of the footage we had from yesterday, but John actually just bought a brand new drone with a big GoPro on it, and we were able to get a full view of the entire property out here. And I got to say, it is absolutely gorgeous down here in Fairfield Extreme. They've got, it looks like 5 or 6 huge scenario fields. And oh, speaking of people at work here, Mixmaster Mike the Freshness pulling back up into the booth. All right, so right now we've got NorCal Hustle up 2-0 versus DGK, with 2 points going to NorCal. So yeah, DGK got a lot of work ahead of them, but I like their body language though. You can't give up. They're only down by 2 points. You still got plenty of time on the clock.
And how many? 2 minutes on the clock.
Yeah,
right.
still plenty of time. So 4 guns up by DGK. Great move up the center.
Down
you
the
know
middle,
this is
2
one they
down the
drew
middle.
up yesterday. All right, so let's see if this is the first time I've seen 2 moves into the 50 here, as the referee going to go ahead and check that player out.
He's out of there.
Oh no, NorCal Hustle also
We got
getting a
guy
body
at the
into Snake
50
3.
here.
That
The
is
guy
just
at
going to
the
spell
50.
nothing but trouble for DGK, as I like that. I really like that double move up to the center.
All right, here he goes.
But they just were not able to pull it
The ref
off.
is on the other guy in the center there.
All right, going to go ahead and still call him clean, so they were able to make it alive.
All right.
All right, so potting up here in the snake bunker, trying to see if he can get a
All right,
shot down the
guy's
tape into the
picking him
snake
up,
side
the guy in
corner.
the center just doesn't know where he's at.
All right, so he's got a little bit of communication here coming out from NorCal Hustle in the snake. Looks like the referee checking out that snake side corner for DGK. So
There he
far,
goes. They're just oblivious to where they're at. The guy in the middle doesn't see the guy at the snake. I think he's aware now.
yeah, but he's got to be really careful, though, because if he steps back into that tower, the player in the 50 will have a shot.
Yeah.
Also got someone
he goes.
closing him.
All
In
right,
on that
come
center
down the
tower. He's going to
middle,
come to
down
the
the middle here.
outside. Going to go ahead and stab him in the back of the head.
Oh, yes, he did.
Right where he wanted to put it, as they're going to go ahead and
They got
shift
the
their
pinch
attention to
on
the
right
snake
now.
side
Now
corner.
They're going down the Dorito side.
That looks like all that's going to be able to happen for DGK. Unfortunately, not being able to get any points, as NorCal Hustle, as long as everything stands, is going to be able to go 3-0 to win this match. They're going to go ahead and check their players out, make sure everybody's all right, get that flag in, and wrap it up.
Game over.
Yeah, it will be as long as they put that in.
We mic'd up here?
Hmm?
We're mic'd up?
Yeah, we're still going. Yeah, we are definitely live on the air. So again, make sure you guys, I know I've been bugging you, but we are on a different channel than usual. So please make sure to share these videos. As the more subscribers and viewers we get, the better prices that we can get from our sponsors and the more sponsors that we can bring on. Speaking of which, I'm seeing a lot of Bunker King packs out here today.
Yeah.
I wonder if that'd be a cool company to bring in. Yeah,
I'll
maybe
call
get
him.
Max
I'll call him. I'll give him a
Lundquist. Yeah.
call.
Yeah,
What's
maybe
the
get
deal?
Max Lundquist and Bunker King to give a couple of prize packs out here. Maybe I'll try to twist his arm a little bit.
We're coming back here in September 22nd, correct?
Yeah, we will be back here, and it should be a little bit cooler by then.
Yeah, and you owe it to yourself to come check out the FPL here at Fairfield Extreme.
They're even a lot of fun to come out and just hang out and watch. It's a big party.
Yes.
1 minute.
Yeah, everybody's has fun time hanging out with everybody else. Just a big old party. So looks like Slapnut Magoos and Block Party are going to be on the field next, with NorCal Hustle getting the confirmation on the 3-0 score there, going up against DGK.
We've got a strong contingent of MagFed players on the rec field today.
Oh yeah, you said you had 40 guys out there
Yeah,
today.
we got 40 of the MagFed. I got some images with a couple. I had to separate the ballers against the MagFed. There's a little bit of
30
animosity.
seconds.
I'm trying to talk them through it, some therapy, but they seem just a
Yeah,
little
we'll get
divided.
them, get them nice and comfortable. Make sure that
Yeah,
they're,
you know.
relaxed, getting into some really
Can't we all
intense
just get
work out
along?
there.
We just need to all get along. It's okay.
Well, especially if you're using MagFed, you got a sort of an advantage, sort of a
10
disadvantage.
seconds.
So you got to kind of
Yes.
watch,
Old
depending if
school
you're
paintball.
using first strike rounds or if you're
Yeah.
using round ball. So,
It's a different game for sure. Here we go.
all right, Slapnut Magoo's breaking out on the right versus Block Party, or sorry, Slapnut on the left
the
versus
left.
Block Party on the right. Slapnut making a nice
Again,
move into the
aggressive,
snake side, into the
pushing
Dorito
down
side
the
corner.
Yep.
Oh, Block Party losing a body, trying to get out into that snake side here. So it looks like the advantage immediately is going to go to Slapnut Magoo's. Got a player left alive in the snake side corner. They got the home bunker alive.
He cleaned them off
And it looks
over
like
there.
they've also got a center player in the tower. It looks like Matt Secula making that move up into the 50
He's
tower
been
there.
aggressive all day, this guy here, huh?
Well, he's a fantastic player. He's done a really good
This is
job
Matt's?
ever since I've known it. That's Matt Secula.
Yeah.
He's playing on a team based out of Montana now called 406 Finest. So I think Slapnut was down a body, and they called him up last night, said, hey, we need one more guy to come do some damage in the middle. You want to come make some money? So they called their boy Matt, and he is just raining
Yes.
down hatred on that snake side corner. Got to be really careful, though, because both those players, both in Dorito 1 and the player in that Dorito side corner, are trying to watch the center.
They got one guy out.
Oh, was able to make that shot on the tower there. So Block Party down
There
a
he
couple
goes.
bodies here.
He's working that center pretty good, left
Oh,
and
nice
right.
move into the Doritos here. All right, looks like Matt up into that 50. The referee's
Yeah.
going to go ahead and get it on his walkie-talkie, make sure that everybody is.
He's making his presence
Keeping an eye
known.
where
He
they
got
want the
him
pressure
stalled
there.
Up over there.
Oh,
He
but they
got
did
him
lose a
pinned in the
body
corner.
on that Dorito side
Yes,
there.
they did.
Nice
Wait a
fill out to the corner. Looks like Slapnut able to take
And we got a guy
Dorito 2.
coming at the snake here. He's crawling. He's got the good army crawl going on.
All right, so they are putting pressure on both sides of the field.
He needs to step it up at the snake just a little bit more.
Well, I think they've still got that player in the snake corner, so he does have to be careful
Yeah.
to watch out for those shots down the outside there.
Maybe a little more dialogue. He's rail on that guy in the corner.
Well, he's got to be really careful, too, because there's a lot of shots out of that corner. Especially like Dave Vasquez in some of those earlier matches was able to do a lot of damage out of that snake side corner. This player in the snake trying to get a little bit weaselly.
Walker over there.
Oh, that might have been that player they had on the Doritos side.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
tried to make a shot around the outside of that second snake knuckle. Just got a little bit too greedy with that shot. Got shot in the loader here.
Yeah, I don't know. It might have been this guy in the cross because he was shooting over to the back quarter.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It came from that Dorito side corner. So it looks like Block Party has players both in the snake and the Dorito corner.
Looks like 2-on-2 possibly. Can't see on the far side myself.
That's what it sounds like to me. Yeah, so both players for Slapnut are lined up in the middle. We've got the home bunker, and in the center 50. Looks like both of them
There
are
he
looking on the
goes.
left
Oh,
side.
he took
Oh,
it.
Matt going to have to take the long walk after losing
Yeah,
that
the
gun
guy
battle
in
from
the
the
back-
Dorito side corner.
In the back there, he might carry. I think he's seen him go out. Now he's just trying to make it happen. Another one down. The guy in the back middle was down. I don't-
Oh.
It might be game
So,
over.
yeah,
and
it's
they
going to
just
be
don't
all
know. Body
communication
count right
now
He's
on
going
that
out
side
in
of the
open.
field.
I think that's it. He's doing the casual walk.
All right, so they are definitely taking their time, making sure that the field is clear.
Yeah, run that clock down.
Yeah, well, it's funny. There was a team that I was talking about yesterday. There's a team called Small Crime, based out of northern Oregon, up in the northwest there, and 3 of their players are. I mean, I think they're well under like
Yeah,
3.5
the kids.
feet,
Yes,
right?
yes,
Well,
the
they're not kids.
No?
They're dwarves.
The small people? No,
But-
we call them small people.
But their advantage is they're able to hide out in the back,
Yeah.
and teams are like, oh yeah, everybody's dead. We'll just walk the flag in, and they just sit there in the back and they'll shoot them on the way out, and then they can just grab the flag and run it in,
No way.
and it works
I
for them
didn't see
very
that. And that was here?
consistently.
That was here?
No, that's up
Oh,
in that's
okay.
up in Washington State in
I was gonna say,
California.
they were that small. I missed them.
Yeah.
Great.
See, Dave knows what I'm talking about. You know Small Crime, right?
Is that cheesy
yeah,
bread
you know
over
those
there?
guys.
Are they eating cheesy bread?
Yeah, it's both of them. Yeah. Shout out to shout out to Dennis and Bubba up there if those guys are watching. I'm saying they're getting really good too. They're picking up
Yeah.
some really good young players, and they play out of just an absolute dirt.
E-Money and the Wizards.
Yeah, they did really well the
Yeah.
last event.
And
Yeah,
girl
Team Money, they
on
do a real
girl.
good job.
Speaking of lunch, we have La Bombonera.
Yeah, so girl on girl getting ready to take the field on the next match here, but they've got to wait for Block Party to finish up. And wow, the last 3 games have actually ended up 3-0. So it's been pretty dominant for the
Yeah.
players starting out on the left side. Or on the left here, Slapnut Magoo.
It's me, old storyteller.
All right, so it looks like Block Party is just hiding out in the back there, trying to run down the clock. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, so if Slapnut
playing-
doesn't, but he's got to sit there for like 6 minutes. Well, it's also interesting because the point is still going, but Slapnut already has players on the field.
3:46 in the game.
Yeah, so Michaela is letting him know the game's not over there. Okay. A little bit of heckling coming here from our engineering crew.
Okay. There we go.
All right, so Michaela trying to keep things even here, not throwing that penalty. But again, good job hiding, just running out the
Following-
clock.
yeah, exactly.
Keeping your advantage, trying to run it as far
Yeah.
down as you can.
You're not only playing the team, you're playing the
That was
element.
J-Dub over here with a fanny pack full of hundreds. I would like 2 spicy pork taco, please.
Hey guys,
Thank you very
make
much.
Sure you're not getting on the field.
Also,
and being
delicious
so
taco
loud.
truck
Yeah.
out here. How did you guys manage to get that taco truck out here?
At gunpoint.
1 minute.
Oh, that was it. Oh,
Yeah, I said,
oh
"Hey,
wow.
man,
Okay, yeah.
Shanghaied it, kidnapped him, don't tell nobody. But it worked out in the
3
end.
minutes and 26 seconds left.
They're
in this
happy.
match.
They're suffering from the Stockhausen syndrome or whatever that is called.
Oh, Stockhouse syndrome. Yeah.
Yeah, they're traumatized. We kept them locked in the taco truck for hours. One
So
guy tried to eat his way out of it.
I've read that the Stockholm Syndrome is actually relatively closely related to the experiment that went on at, what was that university? It was one of the California universities.
Berkeley?
No,
or,
it wasn't Berkeley.
Or Palo Alto.
No, it was a prison experiment. Maybe it wasn't out of California. Where they turned part of the school into a prison and they took a bunch of
And gave 'em all the
volunteers.
LSD, right?
No, had nothing to do with LSD.
10 seconds.
The Stanford prison experiment. That's the way. Yeah, Stanford in the I think it was like
Palo Alto.
1976.
Yeah,
Palo Alto. Yeah,
Palo
there we
Alto.
go. Yeah,
Yeah,
lots of
and they
human
let the
development.
guards-
Yep, yeah,
Yeah,
they made the
and they
guards
got
and the prisoners.
traumatized.
All right, so 5 guns up here
Oh, they're coming down the middle
by
hard.
Block Party, looking to finish up this game
Yeah.
right now. As
They got them on their heels for sure.
all right, so
One
player
down.
calling out to try to get the home out there.
Looks like 5 on 4. Oh, a double push right there.
Oh, interesting. So
Here they
Block
go.
Party getting into the snake now.
3 minutes remaining.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here's the play down the
Oh,
middle.
nice move up the center. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if he knows that he's there. Nope, he does.
Ouch,
Oh yeah,
ouch.
a little bit of a back massage on the center of the field there.
Yep.
Great move.
Ibuprofen will help on that one, maybe.
No, he's gonna need that in the morning.
He's like, ouch, quit. Ouch, ouch, quit.
All right, so Block Party
They needed to turn this
losing a
Block
body
Party-
off
yeah.
the back of the field though.
Here they go. Here they go. This is what they needed right here. This
Oh,
is a
here we go.
game
Nice
changer.
move on the
Yeah.
inside. Let's see if he's going to
Armpit
go ahead and
shot.
give him another little bit of a massage
Yes,
here.
he
Yep,
did.
and the
Run through.
cleaning crew coming up
They
to see if
needed
they
that
can
one.
finish off this match.
That was pretty good. I was getting kind of, I wasn't, not saying not happy, but some of the games yesterday wasn't a lot of bunkering or old style run-throughs going on. Today I've seen a couple good run-throughs.
Yeah, there's been a lot of really good ones, and I like how
The pace
they're
has
taking the
changed.
time to go on the outside of the player.
Yes.
Yesterday was a lot of trade outs, trying to go up
Yes.
and like gun battle. No, you got to look to see which way their guns are facing, go around the other side, get a free shot in the
Yeah.
back of their
2
head,
minutes
neck,
remaining.
I like that.
all those really sensitive areas where we
Well,
like to
you know
rub.
what they say, if the tough get going, the tough get up and leave.
Is that it? When the tough get going, the tough get up and leave?
Yeah.
I thought it was when the going gets tough, the tough get going.
Yeah.
That's the one?
One of them.
That's what you were looking for?
Sure.
What do you got in that lemonade there?
1 minute, 30
A little
seconds.
bit of Humboldt County's finest.
That's in the truck.
Oh, it's in the truck.
I want to know nothing about that. But we are in California, so it's okay.
All right, so Block Party looks like they were able to go ahead and take that game here
Yeah,
as they're
they
picking
pushed
up the
it. They
pods off
needed
the
that
field.
one,
And
right?
up next is going to be T-Money in the Wizards versus Team Girl on Girl.
They opened up for Sammy Hagar, didn't they? T-Money and the Wizards?
1 minute.
I don't know.
No, or is that Journey?
I'm not entirely
Chili Peppers.
sure. I couldn't tell you. I'm not all that familiar with Sammy Hagar.
Okay. Not the Sammy? You're not familiar with the Sammy, the Red Rocker?
Not
Oh,
all.
I'm
I mean,
old, huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty. I mean, I'm old, but I'm young. I'm almost 30.
I'm young, but I'm old.
Old in spirit.
Yeah, but I'm a young kid. Remember, check us out, AFPL. It's happening. They-
All right, so
they
Team
changed-
Girl on Girl doing their pregame mantra here, and I think they're I think 1 and
Israel's in
2
there.
on the day.
Is Israel in this game?
Israel? I don't know.
Right?
Doesn't
They-
look
they
like
got,
it.
No, this is all girls on this one.
Yeah,
here.
it's the all-girl
Okay.
line. So they're sitting Dave Vasquez. Interesting call.
Yeah.
Putting him in the dog pound. A little bit of ska kicking over there.
They're
by,
they're dancing away.
Well, I think they have some of the most fun playing paintball out here. Honestly,
Yes.
they do.
Look, yeah.
They always have just a fantastic time. And you know, I think me and Lexi actually have a real treat for the visitors this afternoon.
Yeah. A real
You'll
treat.
see what we're talking. A real
Is it
treat.
edibles?
No, it's
Okay.
nothing edible, but it will touch your soul.
Okay. I went and seen the.
Oh, John, you got to see it. You're gonna be in trouble, man. We got something real special coming up for you. Oh yeah, John's super excited. I like how I've got him in my ear so I get to talk
Yeah,
trash.
It's like,
So we get to talk to each other.
yeah.
Which is
and
good.
I just hear my own voices. They're like arguing all the
30
time.
seconds.
How many you got now?
Yeah.
Enough.
Yes. It's crowded in there. Hello.
Getting a little bit of room here. You got to charge them additional rent.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, I didn't say I should sublease, huh?
No, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
the rent's going up.
I
You live
argue-
close enough to the Bay Area, you might as well
Yeah.
just start charging them.
I argue with myself and lose all the time. Here we go. The T-Wizards on the left, the girls on the right.
All right, so girl on girl trying to get Lexi up into the center of the
Yeah.
field there. Lock off the Doritos side now as T-Money, lots of guns up, trying to see if they can get an early advantage. Looks like
one down,
both
the
teams.
T-Wizard.
All right, so girl on girl with the early body advantage. Referee
Oh,
coming out,
yeah,
checking out
There we go.
the
T-Money.
snake side corner. Lots of communication, I got to say, from the snake side of the field, or from the right side here for girl on girl. Very good at making sure communication stays on throughout the day here.
They lost one.
Oh, they did lose. Darn, that's not going to end well for them. All right. So it looks like 4-on-4 paintball here. As
I like
we've
what
got.
she did with her hair. It was a fashion statement. The little ponytail thing going up there.
Well, the last event when she was in Snake, they'd get shot in the ponytail, but they
Yeah.
wouldn't break. So it was kind of like
There's
a shark
another
fin.
one down
Oh
for the
no,
girls.
they lost 2 out of the center, including Kelly trying
There
to get
goes
out
another one.
into
They're
that,
falling.
dropping off Audrey
They're
in the
coming
back.
down here, down the middle. The
Yeah.
The Wizards just made an advance to the middle.
Looks like
at the
there's
50.
just that one player left on the Snake side corner. She's taking a long walk. So T-Money and the
I think
Wizards
that's it.
with the initial advantage. Looks like they're going to go up 1-0.
I think if the girls would have just bumped one more time, it might have changed the outcome.
Yeah, so I actually had a question from a friend of mine about how rate of fire works for semi-automatic. So, I mean, you played when they started getting, like, electronic guns and semi-automatic,
yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah, so the big trick, again, to remind you guys, we do have a 7-man hybrid X-Ball event coming up over here at the end of the year in December 3rd. And to reconfirm, for all you younger players, it is 15 balls a second semi-automatic.
30
So you've
seconds.
got to get those fingers going.
Yes.
Absolutely. It's
Nets in Oceanside.
yeah, we're doing it for the kids, so you guys got to get into it. Yeah, it is going to be in Oceanside, California. We're still trying to figure out if it's going to be sideline or bleacher coaching, but these are life and death. You can do a lot of work
Yes.
being able to make that happen here.
Old time.
Yeah, so again, 15 balls a second. So when you guys are just laying in bed being bored, bring your guns in, work on both hands. You don't want to focus on the right, don't want to focus on the left. If one gets too tired, you got to switch over.
Yeah.
But it will be a long day. But you know, you can do those workouts too. I used to put like rubber bands on your fingers so you can get a little bit more tension
No
on that.
way.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you got to get a lot more strength to go, longer distances.
It's like
Yeah, but then you got to use both fingers.
there, you know. Rubber bands, huh?
Yeah, yeah,
Boy,
rubber
that's
bands on that.
ingenious. Who thought that one up?
Me,
Yeah. All right. You're ingenious.
it worked.
Hey.
30 seconds.
I used to play an uncapped semi format up in the Northwest, and boy, they were adamant about not having an overshooting penalty. And I told the owner of the league, and I said, look, put in an overshooting penalty because everybody up here is an asshole. No, we don't want to do it. We expect you guys to respect each other.
They don't work
Not
like
on
that.
the field, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're here to win.
You're there
So it
to
was,
10 seconds.
Inflict as much damage as possible.
yeah, and it was great. Yeah, I made a lot of really good frenemies
Yeah.
that year. All right, so back to the action here.
The girls
T-Money
on
and
the
the
left.
Wizards breaking out on the right side of the field.
The girls are coming down with the
All right, looks like very similar breakouts for both
Yes.
teams as Scout pulling up a little bit short, getting into the snake insert bunker. Referee is going to go ahead and call her clean, so she's still 5 bodies alive on both sides of the field here.
No, that was the ref running off. The biological clock is going, and I do contend that they need to advance a little bit. Next movement is going to change the outcome here. Advantage.
All right, you know, I do
Here
say
it goes.
I gotta
Here it
like the
goes,
look
right now.
that girl on girl's giving us right now. Is they look very committed to the goal they're trying to get here. I think Scout's job is to try to get into Snake right now, but
We
she's got to
got
be really
T-Money
careful.
up in the middle here. We got a guy. The Wizards has got up in the front. The girls need to make a move
All
here.
right, so well, the snake insert bunker for T-Money started looking onto the
Money
inside of the
guy
field
just
here,
got down the Dorito.
so
the ref
she
is
might
on
have an
him.
option.
The ref. Okay,
Oh,
took
but
him
they
out.
got a shot.
Yep,
All right,
they
so
got a
T-Money
shot.
losing a body out of the Doritos.
We got a guy in the snake from the money.
Okay, T-Money, yeah, getting into Snake 1, looking on the inside here. I think Scout's going to have to match it. Oh, girl on girl also getting a kill out of the center.
Yes, that's 2 down. for
All
money.
right, so girl on girl trying to get back on
They need to,
back on the board here.
Capitalize it on it and get a little more. Okay, here they go. 2 just walked up, got up. on
Oh,
the
another
girls.
kill out of the center.
That's 3 down.
All
Okay,
right,
the
let's see if
girls are-
Audrey's going to be able to make something happen here. Trying to get a shot on that Snake 1 with
right,
her
the
brand
girls
new
just lost
Dye
one in the
I-5
back.
mask. Oh, they lost Dave out of the backfield. Oh, another really important body for them.
Looks like the money's got them in position where they're crossed up. Pretty good, and they can see him coming.
Yeah, so they've got the snake side corner and snake 1. Yeah, so I like that spread out. So the snake side corner looking down the outside, protecting the player ahead of him, while the snake player looking on the inside, trying to see if he can A, get a shot on Audrey in the center, or at least
Like
block
he's got
off
him
any of
held
her
him
moves.
down. Yeah, he's got him down. The girls need to break somebody right.
I mean, so what I would like to see happen is if Scout can just like tuck in the player on the snake side corner, try to get into Snake to put a little bit more pressure down the outside there.
Corner, yes.
But it is tough because she's playing against a player with a lot, you know, he's a lot taller being in that stand-up, so she's got to be really careful to make it happen.
Now
Oh,
she's-
here's that move. There she goes.
Yes.
Going to go ahead and get low. Nice job. I don't know if they saw her yet.
He heard her. There she goes. He knows he's there. He knows.
Oh,
he's
she
there.
got the. Did she get the shot? No.
No.
Just
but
calling
she's
Snake.
putting
All
it
right.
on it.
So girl on girl moving down the Dorito side of the field, looking on the inside there.
The ref is checking on her. He's down. He's
All right.
out.
So the engineering
Here
crew
we go.
making
Here
a
we
kill,
go. Now
making
they're
a call
moving on
here.
her. They're gonna put the crunch.
All right, one less player in the back there. So girl on girl, gonna be able to go ahead and even it up as long as if this is a major
Israel.
penalty, they're hosed.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, okay, so just bunker rub there. All right. So still 3 or 4 bodies left alive for girl on girl as a nice point by them, being able to go, you know, relatively methodically, getting up into the spots they needed to. But I like how they took their time. They weren't trying to rush anything. They knew that if they played their slow game, they were going to be able to get a little bit of an advantage.
A little more dialogue would have got him maybe a quicker kill or recognizing it.
Well, I mean, they've been talking the whole time, though. I
Yeah.
don't think I heard a moment of silence coming out from their side of the field.
They were texting. They were like,
Yeah,
hey.
so this is the
Oh my
last
God.
game of the preliminary matches here before we take a quick break and then head off into the semifinals and finals.
1 minute.
So while we've still got your attention, make sure that you guys pay attention to the other fields we visit. Camp Pendleton down in Oceanside for our Chaos Series. We've got Brother in Arms Paintball down in Level Plains, Alabama, with their own version of our formats. Nitro Paintball in Georgia, so we are taking over the Southeast.
Yeah, I see that.
We've got events in Europe now. We've got events coming up in Canada. We're taking over the whole damn world. Total Combat in San Diego and Jungle Island in Lakeshore, California. Make sure you guys pay very close attention, as pretty soon you won't be able to avoid us.
AFPL, the red zone.
Yeah, we are like a virus taking over your
But
industry.
It feels good.
We got to start the small way. No, I think it's really good to get these smaller brands, especially the ones that we're trying to work with, get awareness to the smaller brands, trying to get some of the attention away from the
10 seconds.
big guys that kind of own the world. We are the force
Yes.
in the dark. We are the light.
Dynasties are made to fall, empires crumble, and when it comes out, the singer of songs, AFPL.
I liked how you got like 2 paintball puns in there. I don't even know if you know you did that. All right, so girl on girl getting a player. Oh, looks shot out of the snake side corner, but Team Money and the Wizards getting up into the 50. They're trying to lock off.
Yeah,
the
they
Dorito
got him
side,
on the
switching
heel.
to
The
the
girls
snake.
on their heels right now.
Well, they've got to be real careful though,
Yeah.
because that player in the 50 looks very content to just stay
Yeah,
there and
he's
block
got
off
him
any
controlled.
progress that the snake side's going to be able to make for girl on girl.
All right, somebody just moved out to the back right can. They
was able to
lost
get
one.
a kill from the
They
center.
lost one here.
All right, so Dave Vasquez making that move out into the Dorito side corner, and he looks like
All right, we
he
got
and their
2 at the
teammate have a
50.
lot of work
Team
ahead
Money
of
got
them.
251 on that Dorito at the 50. They got him pinched a little bit. They got him crossed up, the guy in the back can there. Back left, okay. Now here he comes. Here comes the run through. He's going, nope, he got taken down.
All right,
Yeah,
good
he-
job by Dave then.
Yeah, he got
No,
picked
I like
up.
that cross in the back,
Yes.
keeping everybody alive.
Yes. Now, the
All
guy
right.
at the 50 Dorito here, he
Oh,
crossed it.
Yep, moved up into
Yeah,
the
he's looking,
the other 50
advantage him.
snake. Dave looking on the outside is going to go ahead and
Yes. They're shooting him around. Here he goes.
oh, let's see if he's going to be able to get a kill on that back center is what he's focusing on. Dave Vasquez trying to see if he can
I think
save his
he's hit.
teammate there.
The ref is not on him. There he goes.
Got that kill out of the center and was able to drop a shot in on Dave in the corner there.
Team Money
So
stepping it up, accelerating. They had to make up for that one lackluster game they had. Fairfield Extreme here in
one of our cameramen taking a shot to the lens there, going to go ahead and get his alcohol wiped out, clean it up. As Team Money is getting checked out by the refs, and as long as this thumb goes up, it'll be 2-1 in favor of Team Money and the Wizards, as this is going to be the last point of the match. Guys, we're going to go ahead and switch sides and be back with more action in just about a minute. All right, so we are going to go. right, we are back on the air with the conclusion to the semifinals, or not to the semifinals, but to the
preliminaries.
Yeah, from the preliminary rounds here, with T-Money and the Wizards are going to be breaking out on the right, with Girl on Girls on the left, as one of the teams is going to go ahead and call a timeout to see if they can get something else going for them here. Maybe they're getting a little bit more paint and making sure that everything
Who's
is
that
cleared
guy?
up.
Is that Freddie the Ref?
Looks like Freddie the Ref.
Freddie the Ref on YouTube.
That's no good out there.
Yeah, he's a crumb.
Well, he's been using his drone today, hasn't he?
Yeah.
So were you the one that was getting those breakout shots? Yep. So you launched the drone as soon as the buzzer went to follow the teams on the way up?
1 minute.
Yeah, so he keeps the drone on the start box. And then as soon as the team breaks out, he goes up to get... I want to see that. I want to see that footage. That sounds really cool. That sounds real nice.
You're welcome. His mom and my mom are both moms, so we're like
my mom is a mother too.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, brother from another mother. All right.
Yeah.
Everybody's making friends here.
30 seconds.
We just became best friends.
Did we just become best friends?
We're best friends. I'm gonna go watch Planet of the Apes again. I cried.
Did you see the new one or the older ones?
The new one.
Was it good?
It was all right. I cried.
Well, did you see?
I laughed. I cried. I was like, yeah.
Because it looks.
10 seconds.
Because I like some of the older ones, but I haven't seen any of the new ones. They just look.
I didn't want to tell John about it.
Like, I love Woody Harrelson, but I don't know. I just know if I can get into him in that role.
No. Woody
all right, so T-Money and the Wizards breaking out on the right.
Left and right, they came roaring down the middle.
Oh, all the way up into the 50s.
Yes.
So T-Money definitely looking to solve.
We got a guy pushed out to the right can here.
Oh, all right. Vasquez making it into the snake side corner, but Girl on Girl did lose a body on the Doritos side,
right
so blood in the water.
As
T-Money trying to put a capitalization on this.
I don't think they really recognize how much it was on that side advantage. Oh, down the middle. Here he goes in broad daylight.
Oh, great move. Being able to clean out Lexi in the center of the field there.
Yeah, he got his one-on-one right there.
Well, that's another two bodies walking off.
We got two guys. We got a guy at the Dorito on the far side for the Wizards, and one down the middle here.
3 minutes.
All right, so the snake player here are in the corner for Girl on Girl, trying to see if he can win a gun battle on both sides of the field. He's got to watch out for Snake 1 and the player in the center 50 with their guns trained on him. All right, so a lot of communication going on right now for T-Money and the Wizards.
They just can't get past that cross-up. They got him. The girls got him crossed up pretty good there. I do contend that this guy on the snake should be coming around the corner and putting a little heat on this back can and pushing him out, right? He needs to shoot down this wire here.
Well, you got to be careful though, because he's already down the tape. You don't want to sneak out into that lane. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be really careful because he's already got paint coming in on him. So I think he's just focusing on that snake insert bunker.
Yeah.
Making sure that they stay honest. Oh, somebody was able to get that shot.
On this side of the
all right,
field.
on the enemy side of the field, as T-Money looks like he's going to go ahead and start trying to give these players back massages.
2 minutes remaining.
All right, referee taking a look at the player in the home bunker there for Girl on Girl as T-Money Wizards. I like how they got across the 50.
Ready. Here the money comes.
Big launch up the center. Looks like Dave was able to catch him going up the middle here.
Yeah, she picked him up. Really, that was a really. Her spider senses were going.
All right,
there.
so still two players left alive for Girl on Girl.
But that guy's at that Dorito over there, right?
Yes, yeah. So T-Money and the Wizards in the 60 Dorito there, going on the other side for Girl on Girl, getting a shot in on Dave Vasquez in the corner. So it looks like Audrey is the only one left alive.
The Wizard, the ref just checked the Wizard over at the Dorito there.
Yeah, I think it's 3-on-1 right.
The guy's coming down the middle here. It's 3-on-2. The guy's coming down the middle. He's at the 50.
Yeah, it's a 3-on-1, so this is going to be the end of it. Dropping the hammer down the backside into nobody.
Game over. I think that's it.
Yeah, so T-Money is going to go ahead and be able to go up 3-0 as long as whoever they choose to grab the flag is clean.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute. That's 60 seconds to you and me. That's like a Royale with cheese if he was in Europe.
You know what they call a Big Mac in Europe? Royale with cheese. I don't got the metric system.
Can I partake of your tasty beverage?
Reminds me, I gotta watch that movie again.
Is that a Kahuna burger? I heard of that.
Oh, did you hear about Quentin Tarantino's new project?
No.
It's going to be based on Charles Manson.
Oh yeah. Okay. I've seen
Doing a
some of
movie
it.
about the Manson family.
The Manson, my
That's
generation.
gonna be.
Talking about my generation.
I actually grew up in a house
No, you
right
didn't.
next to where Sharon Tate was born.
I drove
All
on a
right, so we're going to
highway.
go ahead and call this out. The fun goes up. That is it for the preliminary action hits. We're going to go ahead and clock out, but we will be back with more action
next
from
time.
AFPL coming
Red
up.
zone.
Semifinals and final matches. Stay tuned.